Hello, this is Travel On Up. We recently sailed on the Disney Fantasy for the first sailing of the silver anniversary at sea, celebrating their 25th anniversary. Our port arrival time was 12:15 and as you can see, was a minimal wait. We took an Uber to the port where we met a bag porter who took our bags and we walked right in. In the waiting area, we waited with these folks for our boarding number to be called. Hardly waited any time at all, and we were on board. The anniversary decorations were simple but effective. This was our first time on the Disney Fantasy. Always have to check out the chandelier. Our stateroom was on deck 10, cabin 10552 with a veranda. We liked the location. It was close to the top decks, close to cabanas. As Gold members, our gifts for this anniversary cruise were the gold lanyards, the wet dry bag, and the canvas bag. Later on in the week, we received a Mickey print and also a Star Wars Cruise fabric banner. Our view was of the port, as you can see. We are often asked if Disney cruises are any fun if traveling without kids, and we have to say yes. There's so much to do and so much to see. It's fun to be on this side because you can see all the restaurants and the people in the restaurants waving at the ship. We ourselves have eaten at Fish Lips and been one of the people waving to the ship as it goes by. After sail away, we like to head down and check out the fun adult areas. This was Europa. Throughout the week, you'll find trivia and crafting activities happening here, as well as some live entertainment, people singing, playing instruments. Ooh La La is a lounge that serves wine and champagne beverages and other specialty drinks. It's just absolutely a beautiful room. You can also hear live music. O'Gill's is the Irish theme pub. Lots of trivia happens in here. They also have some crafting activities, TVs, large screens that show a variety of sporting events. O'Gill's serves several kinds of beers. You can pretty much get any drink you want. Like margaritas. Outside O'Gill's, you can walk through the plaza and head to the Tube or the Skyline Lounge. There's several bathrooms along the way, and like everything else on these ships, they're kept so clean and have unique themes. I wanted to show you the beautiful design of this bathroom. The Tube has nightly entertainment, but also hosts some events for families during the day. It has a light-up menu, which makes it easy to read when it's dark in there at night. There are many places to relax on ship. Deck 4 has these lounge chairs where you can relax and read a book or snooze. The top deck is where the water slides are, pool areas for adults or for families. For large events like Sailing Away or Pirates Night, the pool is covered. And then during the day, the lounge chairs are put out and Disney movies play on the large funnel vision screen. Dining is done on a rotational system. Every night guests move to a different restaurant, and the dining team assigned to your table night 1 rotates with the other night. So our rotation was Enchanted Garden, Royal Table, and Animator's Palette. This time there were only 2 of us dining, and we had a table just for 2. Last time we cruised on Disney, we were placed with another couple, and on one other occasion, we were sat at a table with 2 other couples, making it a table of 6. The next day for us was Royal Court for dinner. On 7-day itineraries, there's usually a lobster night. On this night, the team deshelled the lobster for us, which is always fun to see. Royal Court is also available to have breakfast in or lunch if you're not interested in going to the buffet at Cabanas. Next restaurant for us was Animator's Palette. So on the first night you visit, the walls could be filled with animation coming to life. Or on the second time, it could be that Crush is traveling around the room speaking to individuals seated at the tables. There are 2 other restaurants on board the Fantasy, Palo's and Remy's. This trip we chose to try Remy's because we haven't done that before. Both are an additional cost, with Remy's being the more expensive of the 2. You can reserve brunch or dinner. We chose to try dinner on our last night since we had been to all of the restaurants twice on our rotation. The servers are very knowledgeable and the service is impeccable. We were told they consider Remy's to be a similar to taste test experience, so there are many courses. There are 2 main choices that come with a variety of options. If there's something you would like to try that is not included, you can add it for an additional cost. 1 alcohol beverage is included, and you will be provided with a water menu. You can order what they call Mickey water, which is normal water from the tap, which doesn't cost anything extra, or you can choose from the water menu and pay the associated cost. Everything is quite fancy. The servers explain everything in great detail, explain what you're eating, how it was made, and any special features. Everything was very, very good. And the desserts were quite amazing. It used to be that you received a paper navigator in your room each night for the next day, but now you use your phone and download the Disney Navigator app. It lists all the activities, your dining rotation, and any reservations you made. You can select your favorites and the app arrange the activities in time order, and you will receive a reminder. In addition to the app, these screens are all around the ship and show the upcoming activities. There really is so much to do on board the Fantasy. There's different shows like this one, Sarge Says, where the Green Army men are interacting with the guests. It was designed for kids, I think, but we decided to check it out and it was quite entertaining. Characters are all over, strolling around. You can get your photo taken with them. They have photographers available, like this one here with Captain Hook and Smee. You can meet and greet the princesses, get their autographs. If you're wanting to stay active, you can visit the gym or take advantage of the walking jogging track. Or you can relax and grab a drink and sit in the atrium and people watch and listen to the musicians. Or you can go up to Sweet On You Sweet Shop and purchase cupcakes, ice cream, gelato, bags of treats like chocolate-covered pretzels. You can sign up for a beverage seminar. There's all kinds. We chose the chocolate and liqueur pairing seminar, which took place in Ooh La La. In the Walt Disney Theater, you will find live musical theater, Broadway-like shows, magicians, jugglers, and comedians. Every now and then there will be a premiere of a new Disney movie, and those show in the Walt Disney Theater as well. There's also the Buena Vista Theater, which shows other movies throughout the day. On this sailing, because of the anniversary, there were 2 fireworks shows, but every Disney cruise has Pirate Night, where the dinner menu is themed, characters are dressed in their pirate gear, guests are invited to dress in a pirate theme. There are 2 shows. One is Mickey's Pirate Nights, which is earlier in the evening, and then Club Pirate later in the evening, which is followed by fireworks. In the Tube Nightclub, there's something for adults happening nightly, from game shows like Seriously, Match Your Mate, magicians, comedians, intuition, where teams compete against each other, and trivia nights. 80s trivia seemed to be the most popular. The club was packed. Later in the night, there was silent disco, karaoke. The Tube is used for jackpot bingo as well due to the number of people attending. We had 4 ports on this itinerary. First stop was Cozumel, Mexico. You can reserve excursions, and once docked, you will hear instructions on where to meet up. The meeting location will also show on your Navigator app. The Fantasy docks close to the square with shops. You can get off without booking an excursion and visit the shops, or get a taxi to take you to a beach if you wish. Next stop was Grand Caymans. Water was beautiful here. You have to get on a smaller boat which shuttles you to the port. Once there, you can explore the downtown core. Third port was Falmouth, Jamaica. Lots of shops in this port as well. There are kiosks selling Jamaican food and drink. Last stop was Disney's Castaway Cay, our favorite. There are many things to see here and many characters you can meet, like Captain Jack Sparrow. As you get off the ship, they'll hand you towels, so you don't need to bring them from your room. There are many places to visit on the island, family areas and adult-only areas. The adult-only area is called Serenity Bay. There are many photo opportunities with characters and with the ship in the background. You can ride this tram that will take you to different spots along the island. You can also rent bikes and ride this route, and you can choose to run. There's a 5K run route. We were dropped off at Serenity Bay. Short walk over to the beach area, and as you round the corner, you will see loungers, chairs, and umbrellas. There are servers walking up and down the beach. Bloody Marys are on special up until 10 a.m. A buffet lunch is served just next to the beach entrance area. Once you're done eating your buffet lunch, you can hop back on the tram and take it over to one of the shopping areas and do some shopping, or you can take the tram right back to the ship and board the ship. Castaway Cay is really the most peaceful and beautiful island. Each day your room is cleaned, and each night there is a different towel animal created by your room steward. On the last night, you will receive a comment card to fill out, and the request is that you'll drop it off in the morning in one of the drop-off boxes. The TV Staterooms show Good Morning Disney Fantasy. It's a show made every morning to share information with guests and tell them what's happening in port that day or on the ship throughout that day. It also shows provides information on what to do when you're getting ready to leave the ship, what you do with your luggage, where you're going to have breakfast the next morning. Disney Cruise Line is both a great travel option for those traveling with families and those traveling without. There is something for everybody on Disney Cruise Line. That's it for Travel On Up this time. We look forward to sharing our next travel adventure with you. Bye for now.